Hey there, soccer fans. That's right. You're listening to the smooth sounds of
The wave.
Soccer Stupid, the soccer podcast, episode 63, with your hosts, João and
Lui.
Hey. I'm gonna talk like this. I'm gonna talk like I'm on NPR the entire episode.
I'm about to fall asleep. Because that's when I listen to NPR when it's sleep time.
Here we
It's
go.
like the
Here we go.
waves. Remember that song? The waves?
No, there's no reason to sleep because Suarez back, baby. My kids were like, "Here's what's not fair. Here's what is not fair. There's no Suarez for like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, right? I don't watch any, right? And then English footy comes back, and I watched this morning the Leeds game and the TOT game. And my kids were like, "Why do you watch soccer like all the time?" And I'm like, "What are you? What do you mean? I don't watch soccer all the time. There isn't any soccer. This is like the first. I'm finally getting it in the morning. You know, why do you watch it like all the time?" I'm like, "What?"
Maybe because you're also watching like docuseries and documentaries.
No, I don't do any of that.
In relation to soccer, so
no, I don't do any of that until everybody's in bed. I'm kind of weird. I don't like daytime television. I feel like I can't.
You don't watch TV?
No, I can't do. I can only watch like sports. You know, like I can watch like soccer or whatever, or if we watch a movie together as a family. But I can't watch a show, you know, or a docuseries. I don't know, something about daytime. You know, I like all my stuff to be in the evening. I don't know what it is. Something about daytime. I don't know. It has this feeling of like I'm not doing anything or something. Like I'm wasting my life. I'm just gonna sit there and watch TV. So I don't. It doesn't appeal to me. I don't know what it is. So that's not it. That's what I'm saying. Like kids are like, "Why do you watch it like all the time?" It's like, you mean this morning? This morning. Oh, is that Louis' secret mystery drink over here? Coca-Cola
From Mexico, bro.
Mexico.
This is the medio litro Coca-Cola, refresco, no retornable, cannot be refundable.
They don't believe in you getting money from your recycling.
Dude, like no, man. They're like, whatever, dude. You bought it, it's yours now. I don't care.
Mexican Coca-Cola from.
You know, all the Mexican like supermarkets have them, like you know Vallarta and.
Yeah.
So
you and I shop at very different places.
Yeah, I go to my I go with my people, you know. But no, actually, I went to my mom's today in the morning. That's why we couldn't do the show a little earlier. And you know, every time I go,
I would say family first. Family first.
Right. So every time I go to my mom's, I mean, things are waiting for me there. You know that she has like she goes and buys things for me like breakfast and
underpants.
stuff. So, underpants.
Superman underpants.
The Tighty Whities. So you know, this time around they had a drink for me. So and you know, I enhanced it with something else here.
Well, of course.
I'm not gonna tell you, but that's why it's a little better.
We'll know what it is by the end of the episode. We'll know what it is.
It's already kicking in.
How is Mama? She good?
She's great, man.
Yeah.
You know, I don't go often enough, and so you know, it's not me they want to see; it's my kids. So you know, I bring the boys. And
my mom does that too. She's like, "I want to come down. I want to see the kids." I'm like, "What about me, Mom? What about me?
I'm your son." Yeah, my mom.
I've seen you for 35 years.
Yeah, move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
So I bring the boys over, and it's just chaos, man.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I want to go over there and just give the kids away, and for me to have that peaceful time.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen because my boys are so wild that you can't. Yeah, you can't. You know, my mom cannot do both. But it's a little bit of a break. You know, take them out there and you know them spending time with grandma and also learning.
Does she absolutely spoil them give them ice cream and candy and all that stuff?
Not yet, because they're
Not
so
yet.
young that they they don't know much. Like,
would your wife go? Would your wife go absolutely bonkers? They came back with like, blue tongues and stuff from like candy and stuff. She'd be like, "What are you doing? Broccoli, only broccoli." I said only broccoli.
I think my wife has given into junk food. It's hard to keep that discipline with the children.
Yeah, absolutely. What's going on over there? Describe.
My wife is like. My wife is. What's going on?
Bring her on over. Hi.
Come and get it.
Come on.
Yeah, she's gonna.
Come on in.
She needs a stroller. I guess she's gonna take the boys for a walk. Hey, by the way, it's not.
Look
at this.
This is professionalism. This is
I'm not opening the garage. It's her right here. Look, you see that?
This is pure professionalism.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. This is why people tune into us, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know.
That lady is not wearing a bra nor an underwear, so I don't know what's going on over here.
Oh man, now people are going to tune into our YouTube video.
I know our ratings are going to go up.
They just turned off the podcast on Apple Podcasts, and we're like, what? YouTube video.
Let me zoom that. Let me zoom.
Hey, I don't wear a bra every episode. Look at these guys.
Yeah. Well, look at those nipples.
Yeah.
They want to be free.
Beach. This is what you call beach bod. Beach bod right here.
Beach ball?
Beach bod. Beach ball. Dude, I actually did that. I'm not even kidding. Like, we went to the beach, like, I don't know, a month ago. And, my wife was like, people actually, swim with their t-shirts on. You can just leave your t-shirt on.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like,
man.
I don't care. I'm doing it. I even did a jog. Like, I did like a little, I did like a Baywatch jog. Yeah, I did. I really just the beer. Over the ocean noises, you heard like the beer like slushing sounds in my stomach.
That's what I like about the beach here. Like, you can get away with stuff like that. Like,
I don't care.
There's like bigger dudes in there, and
I could care less. I find it funny. I find it very funny. Going back to the Tighty Whities, I once went through a phase where, like, you know what? I was watching a lot of Simpsons, and I'm like, I'm gonna annoy the wife. I'm gonna get myself some Tighty Whities and walk around. Like, this was like years ago, and she just was so mad at me. I couldn't do it. They're uncomfortable as hell. When you wear like briefs your entire life, like those are really uncomfortable. They ride in there, man. They ride in there. Ugh,
it gets so itchy.
Like it. It's very itchy. Very itchy. Very itchy. Hey, you guys who are listening, you chose to tune into this and hear all this. So it's, blame yourselves. Blame yourselves. It's not us. It's not us. We're going to talk no matter whether you listen or not. We're talking.
We're going to say disgusting things.
Oh, disgusting. So you have a side hustle?
Oh, dude, I got to tell you.
What is this? Yeah. You said under the table, into the pants.
Abajo de la mesa y en el pantalón. I had I told you we have a Zoom meeting with my former coworkers, and that was one of the topics we talked about. I'm actually living the life of my race, right?
Explain yourself.
I'm doing the dirty work. I'm doing the work that nobody else wants to do.
Oh, you're actually living the life of your race.
Yeah.
I thought you said you're leaving the life of your race, and I'm like, where are you going? What are you gonna do? The Chinese now?
No, I'm not gonna go there. No, I'm not gonna go.
I'm gonna have to blur it out, man.
I didn't do anything.
Get some blurs in there. But what is the side hustle?
So one of my friends, her sister, she runs a company.
Again,
she runs a company. Friends, right? She runs a company. It's called Business Staging. Do you know what that is?
Mm-mm. I don't. So you need to explain yourself.
So pretty much like you go to the Malibu area and people want to sell their houses. So they probably got rid of all their furniture and all the items. So they hire this lady to come and stage the house. So
Wait, so you're gonna be the old lady who's gonna be in the house while people are trying to buy
sometimes Anyways, so what we do is we gather furniture and artwork if they want, and we put it in the truck, and then we drive to their
Oh,
house.
staging.
Staging. That's what
Yeah.
I
So
said.
like when you like take photos of the house, or if you have people in an open house, you have nice
Right.
furniture there, so
Right.
they can be like, oh yeah, I can see how this is a nice house. Where I
Yeah.
can put my
Yeah.
furniture. Oh,
Right.
hey, is
Yeah.
that lucrative? Does she make any money?
Dude. From what I hear,
Yeah.
because she does that all the Malibu area,
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
expensive. So
Yeah.
like average 10K per house.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Think about it, and if you have 10K, right? And I'm talking about like multiple houses during the week, and they don't only like stage, they also rent furniture. So in case like
Well, yeah. Well, she rents it and then she
your
stages
house,
it. Like she
right?
pays. She
No,
pays for
but
the
no, but she
rental.
no, but she also rents it. Like for example, if you live in a house and it's big and you have people coming over,
Oh,
but you don't have enough couches,
yeah.
then
She'll hook you up.
you'll be like, hey, you know what? I need 3 couches. Can you bring them by Friday?
Yeah.
And you'll rent them until you no longer need them.
Got it. She would charge me. She would charge me. You wouldn't be able to sell or rent my couch out anymore. I would just fart in that thing so
They'll be
much.
like, keep it, just
Keep
keep
it.
it, keep
It's
it, keep
you don't even have to pay. You don't even have to pay.
it.
That's interesting. That's interesting. So what are you
Yeah.
what are you going to be doing?
What
You're,
I'm already
you're,
doing.
you're a stager. You help go to these homes and stage and
No,
stuff.
I'm the mover, bro. I do the moving thing. So we're
Oh, got
moving.
it. You're
Yeah.
going back to
So
the
so
do
yes,
work for your race. Got it.
yeah, right. So we gather like the couches and the
Hmm.
sofas and same thing,
Yeah, yeah,
mattresses and beds, and then we'll bring them over to the house.
yeah.
It's hard work, man.
Oh yeah,
Dude, the only reason why I'm doing it is because I need to get out of the house, you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
and otherwise I don't have any other reason to get out of the house.
yeah, yeah,
So if I at least do once a week,
yeah.
so I go like on Thursdays, and this past week, man, it was incredible. The houses that we go to, I mean, we're talking about mansions. I'm talking about like it's these people. It's like a
Yeah.
guarded community, and
Yep.
you go through the gates and stuff, and then you come in, and it's like mansions after mansions everywhere. You're like,
Yeah.
these people are just like,
That's a really smart business. I was thinking the other day, I was driving with my daughter somewhere, and it just sort of hit me. I'm like, because I saw like a moving company, and I'm like, hey, we should start a moving company. That'd be easy, and we can call it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it, moving company. You know what I mean? I'm
move
like,
it.
yeah, exactly. It's like that's brilliant. But of course, I googled it, and it already exists in some
Taken.
states. Of
Yeah.
course, of course, of course.
Come on.
That's cool. That's actually a very smart business. It's very
It
smart.
is.
Very
If
smart.
and the thing is that this lady knows like like really good realtors. I'm talking about the Beverly Hills,
Yeah,
Malibu
yeah,
realtors, and
yeah,
they're the ones that call
yeah.
her for business. So
It's genius.
yeah, man, she's
You
gonna
know
have.
what? I'm getting into it. I'm getting into the company. I'm getting into that business.
All right, just don't hire
Stupid,
me, please.
stupid stagers.
Stupid stage.
Staging stupid.
We're not gonna have that many
João Lui.
calls. John, Louis gets to do the dirty work over here.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's interesting. That's quite interesting. You know what's more interesting?
Sacer?
Let's get
I
into
agree.
El Sacerito. That's the sacer in Spanish, by the way.
Sacerito.
So I'm gonna start with some EPL magic, if I can. Is that okay with you? Is that all right?
Can we talk about staging, like business staging? Go ahead, man. Go right ahead.
Go on. Go on.
Let's talk about our future business, Joao.
Let's talk about our future business, which is just watching Sacer.
And get paid, hopefully.
Sacer.
Get paid.
Dude, what
Top.
a game. I was texting you about this game yesterday morning. Manchester United versus Brighton.
Brighton.
Brighton. So Brighton starts out in the first half 1-0. Penalty. Beautiful. And every time anybody scores against Manchester United, I'm like, goodbye. What the hell's his name?
Oh, that.
Like,
Wait,
Oli.
isn't it
Thank
Oli?
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oli.
Yeah, we just stick with the first name.
I think I'm pronouncing it right. Oli. So every time I score, right? I always imagine like the owners like they have a pen on a piece of paper. Anytime like the opposing team scores, they're like, and then Man U scores, like and then like it's like I feel like it's that thin. You know what I mean? Like he's like
so wait, he's on a tally, and when he has like the highest stickiest or whatever,
yeah. I just imagine that like because again he came in as an interim, right, and then they did okay, and they kind of kept him, and then but ever since then I just feel like whenever it's just like there's just a line there, and I just feel like sometimes he just gets so close to that line, I just imagine some guy in a suit who's just with the that fancy ballpoint pen, right at the end, the ink is like just dripping right at the end of the contract where he's gonna sign it and go
bro.
Get somebody else in there.
Talk about being descriptive. Is he sweating or is he sweating or not sweating? Like,
he's sweating. He's got beads on his forehead. But I imagine that every time an opposing team scores, I'm like, I imagine that. And there's an own goal against Brighton in the second half, 43 minutes in by Dunk. That's what happens when your last name is Dunk. 1-1. Then Rashford. I sent you this video of Rashford's goal. He did a very Messi-esque situation there.
That was nice.
He was like, whoop, 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 and then scored.
It's funny because like when you that, I can put myself in the other player's shoe where you get tricked, and then like you somehow
it's gotta be embarrassing sometimes.
No, sometimes you recover, but then he'll do it again to you. You're like, man, I'll just stay here on the floor, forget it.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Especially like when they slip, it's just like you just slow. It's like the memes where like something happens and then it goes into like black and white, and then it always does the what the hell's that song like? Goodbye or hello darkness, my old friend. You know what I mean? It's like always, I imagine that anytime somebody slips because somebody's like too good and they just can't get their bearings straight again. And that was Rashford, and he did a fantastic goal. And he's the kid. We always called him the kid, and he plays so well. He's so good. I always hear like Barca calling, Barca's calling. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But it's gonna happen.
Well, let's see what happens this year. I mean, he's good, but he's not consistent. That's the thing. Like, Rashford has like
he's consistent. He's so consistent. Nobody's more consistent than Rashford. Nobody. All right, let's see. Let's bet. I bet you 20. What year are we in right now?
2020, I think.
Is it 2020 already?
Yeah, 2020.
I'm still living in 1998.
I'm living like 2019 still because it was a better year.
It's a better year. All right, let's see. I bet you the 2021-2022 season he's wearing a Barca jersey.
What are you gonna bet?
$40 million.
That shows how much you trust. That shows how much trust you have.
I trust myself. Yeah. So Rashford scores 2-1. Lots of yellow cards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow cards in this game. He's throwing them all over the place. Then suddenly, this is great. This is crazy. This is what I was telling you at the end of the game. It's what is it? 2-1. Finally, with what was it? I'm trying to remember this. It was 2-1 all the way, and I think it was like it was 2-1, and then in the 90th minute, Brighton scores. It's 2-2, right? Oh yeah, that's right. It was 5 seconds. I'm not going to look at this because it's distracting because I know it. It was 5 seconds. No, 30 seconds in injury time. Brighton scores, and it's 2-2. And I see the pen, on that contract for Ole. It's just driven. And then, like if they tie the game, they were both gonna walk away with 1 point. Right. Man, you could have taken it, but then in the maybe 5 seconds, Man U's got a corner kick, and I don't remember who takes it. God, what the hell is I know, and actually I know his name, but soccer stupid. It's somewhere back there. penalty, or what do you call it, corner kick, and then there's a handball. A handball. But at the time when you're watching it, okay, there's a corner that doesn't go in, and then they blow the whistle. That's how like end of the game it was in extra time where they did the corner, didn't go in, they blow the final whistle. All the Man U players are freaking out about a handball. And then, I've never seen this before, it's the end of the game. I mean, game's been called.
They're all
and then
in the showers already.
Yeah, and then they go VAR, and then they call the handball. Then it's a freaking penalty kick. They get it in. Man U win 3-2. I don't know. How do you feel about a VAR call after the whistle's been blown? How do you feel about that?
Well,
give us your honest opinion. Take your time with it, though.
Well, I think it's good.
Yeah.
Because you want to keep the game as fair as possible, and if it was a handball, you can't. You know what I mean? Like I think nowadays, if you have that technology, use it. Don't let the game go and be unfair to the winner, to the eventually winning team. So wait, was that a real handball? Did you see the replay and everything?
Yeah, I mean, when in the replay you can see it. It's also one of those handballs where it's like
done or
no, yeah, it wasn't like a deliberate, blatant handball where somebody like slaps. It wasn't a Suarez in the World Cup, handball. It was just one of those cases where it does, like their hands in the way. They need to keep your hands back here. Arm gets in the way. Nothing you can do about it.
Like to keep your hands away, like I feel like that rule maybe can be modified, because there's times where like it's impossible for you to get your hands out of the way because either you're falling or off balance, and the ball happens to hit you. It's like I think it's all about the intentions, right? If you were intending to touch the ball with your hands to deflect it, I get that, you know what I mean. But when it's a true accidental mistake, I think it should be just not that person shouldn't be penalized. And a lot of times I've seen it where you feel like, but anyway, so yeah, because it does kind of suck because like, dude, where am I supposed to do? If I'm gonna fall, I gotta take somehow protect myself, and if the ball happens to hit me, it's a penalty. Like, how does that? That's like punishing you for just protecting yourself.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
I'm with
you. Man, man.
You and I don't often agree. I want to know what's in the mystery cup, Louis. What's in the mystery cup? You and I don't often agree, but this time we do. Ice, baby. Kids from the 80s. Kids from the 80s. What's wrong with us? Great game though. Lots of drama. I couldn't believe what I saw. I would maybe, if I was a Brighton fan, I would leave the game forever. Be like, I can't watch this anymore. If I'm a Man U fan and if I'm always then I'm a very happy man. Fast forward to Everton versus Crystal Palace. Everton. I know you don't care about Everton. And I only care about Everton. I used to love Everton with Lukaku. Lukaku and Howard was on there.
I'm a James fan, so I do.
James Rodriguez, yeah.
So now I do.
And he's looking good. Like I do
find him attractive.
Yeah, I know you find James Rodriguez attractive. So that face is a great face. And you know what? He's looking good. He's looking good on the team. Like he has his, again, I think we talked about this in the last pod. His passing is just like spot on, mate. Spot on. Like just where it lands right in your foot. So he's played so far a very convincing. We can maybe do something with this team. You know what I mean? I think he's a good contributor. If you know what? But we haven't seen that amazing James, goal moment. I'm waiting for that.
Well, that makes me believe that him playing La Liga, him playing in Germany, it makes me believe that he's made to play in. Like if you play in those leagues, you do belong anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like because sometimes we have this thing where like, oh well, he played for La Liga and La Liga it's easy, blah blah blah. But once they go somewhere else, if they're successful, that lets you kind of it kind of tells you that La Liga is not just as easy as you think it is.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. I'm excited. I can't wait to see him do something magical and spectacular on the Everton pitch. Everton scored in the first 10 minutes.
By the way, before we move forward,
please,
I was reading an article. Because how on Facebook it'll cater to
another whole other story. Reading. Reading.
Damn it!
I got him.
Somebody told me. So if how Facebook knows what you like, right? So it will throw you stories about the things that you like, and one of them was that people from people that are fans from Everton, they are so happy to have James playing for them because they've been successful the last. I think they haven't lost yet, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
so some guy like he's driving his car and he stops him and he gives him a bottle of rose wine or something. Yeah, something like that. So it tells you how appreciative fans are when because I feel like this is my thing about James. He's underappreciated. He was underappreciated.
I think so too.
And everywhere else, Real Madrid had high expectations and he had his games, games, but bad games. Yeah. But eventually they were like, you know what, we don't, thank you, but no thank you, right?
Yeah.
So he was shipped over to Bayern, and then in Bayern I felt like again like kind of the same treatment. Yeah. But now he's in a team where they're not elites, and any sort of greatness out of him, it's a big deal. It's like you know what I mean? Not just for it's for the town. Like the whole town is to have him there, and they're giving him wine and stuff like that. So that is nice to see. Finally
it is
appreciated.
Nice to see. Yeah, and I think he's one of those circumstantial, and he also had a lot of injuries when he was on Real, so he didn't he was just an expensive guy on the bench for a lot of that time. He broke his foot, right? He was kicking the ball and he ended up kicking directly into the ground, broke his foot off, fell right off. That thing was
flying. Boom! It hit me in the face. Oh!
Oi! Almost, please. But yeah, I think I agree with you. I think it's good for Everton. It's good for English Premier. And it's overall.
You know what?
Good for the fans.
I don't know about you, João, but it's early, but it seems like the EPL is very competitive starting off because now you have Everton.
I think it always is.
No, but I'm saying there's more teams now that are now are undefeated, right?
Yep.
I think you have Everton. I think you have of course Liverpool, and you have Chelsea, and then you have I think is Arsenal still undefeated? Because they lost again, but it wasn't in the other cup. It was a cup.
Yeah, I think in EPL they are undefeated right now.
Yeah,
I think we're only in 2 games in.
No,
I know what you're saying.
I think it's 3 games in. But anyway, so right now I feel like teams that are look it up. I feel like teams that usually lose their third game or whatever. I feel like they're actually winning, and it's making it more fun because Everton, they had a tough matchup against the Spurs, and they actually won that game. So I don't know, man. I think things are changing a little bit.
You're right. It's 3 games, but some games were postponed, so not every team has played 3 games yet.
Okay.
So which means we're both right. We're both right.
Okay. We're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to change our names. Hey, João, we're gonna have to call ourselves Soccer Smarts. Soccer Smarts.
Oh no, we're in the middle. We're soccer.
Okay.
Moderate, average.
Getting there.
Yeah.
Work in progress.
What the heck game was I talking about? Crystal Palace, Everton. Batshuayi did not do anything magical in the game. It ends with 2-1 with a penalty by Richarlison, who is a Brazilian master of penalty kicks. That was very exciting to see. Then fast forward, which is a game I didn't get it's still in my DVR. Sorry, Chelsea fans. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. I did not catch the Chelsea West Brom. I think I will watch it this evening because it sounds very exciting. 3-3 with 2 Robinson goals for West Brom. This is actually sort of bonkers. I got to watch this game. in the first half, Louis, is 2 Robinson goals, Bartley, 3 goals, West Brom 3-0 in the first half. What did Chelsea eat? Or what did our buddy what's his face? Chelsea fan save me right now. Only the Chelsea legend.
Oh, damn, it's like right on the tip of my mouth.
Sorry, Matt. Our buddy who's a huge
Maybe we should call Matt right now and be like, hey, Matt, what's your manager's name?
It'll come back. Hey, first of all, soccer's stupid. And we got a little beers in us and some other whatever mystery percentages in Louis' cup. But then suddenly, the 2 great scorers, Mount and Abraham, score, along with Hudson-Odoi, which bring it back and equalize the very last minute in the 90th minute with the Abraham goal, 3-3. I'm going to watch this game. This is going to be my bedtime story tonight. I'm going to watch it.
Lampard.
Ugh. Yeah, Lampard. We are the worst. If you, again, you decided to tune in and listen to us. It's your fault. It's your fault, listener. And viewer. We're on YouTubes. We're on the YouTubes. YouTubes. Then oh my God, hold on. Let's see. I want to fast forward to today because I'm still tingling from the games. I told you I want to watch all the Leeds games because I'm very interested after the Leeds United game season. I'm curious if they'll do another final. I really hope they did. I really hope there's somebody sitting in a dark room somewhere editing that second season of that Leeds docu-series, and then we see them get into the Premier League. I really hope that they did. I'm very excited about that. Actually, we should Google that.
I think it's also like, they were so entertaining, the ownership, I think they hooked us, right? We got hooked on. So, I mean, the only thing I can think that they probably didn't do another one is because they didn't make it, to the, they didn't, they were not able to make it that year, right? Or that season. So that's the only thing that is making me skeptic about it.
Yeah. But if they did, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I'm on it.
Hopefully they were like, you know what? Just give us one more season.
I would just love to see that whole season in docuseries form, and then them getting promoted into the Premier League. So I'm watching Leeds. I'm a Leeds fan. They're my second team in EPL after the Reds. They're not the Red Devils, but Klopp's Reds. And they look good, dude. I'm not kidding. Like, they, passing and, the goal, the shots on goals they look good. And, for a team who's just got promoted, they're putting some real pressure. I mean, this wasn't a high-scoring game. Not that Sheffield United was, but you still remember the Liverpool game and the 4-3, right? With Sheffield, it was a very even game. A lot of, like you said, EPL is very competitive. Just everybody going at it the entire 90 minutes. But finally, Bamford scores for Leeds in the 88th minute. And they take the game. Yeah, they walk out with their first EPL win. It was very exciting. Yeah, and I was waiting for it. I'm like, when is this gonna happen? And at the end of the game, they owned it. They just kept pressing. And they finally got that goal in. Very exciting.
What's the record right now? Is it 1-3, 1-2, or is it?
It's they only played 2 games so far. So their first game was with
Liverpool.
With Liverpool. Yeah.
Right. They lost in the end.
Okay, let's look at this. Let's see. You know what? That's not true.
4-3 game.
Nope. I'm a liar. I'm a big fat liar.
I knew it.
You're right. Everybody's played 3 games. God damn it.
Trying to cheat your fans,
man. I know. I'm the worst. I am the worst. So, all right.
What's wrong with you, man?
Here we go. They're 2-1. So they won against Sheffield this morning. Sunday. They beat Fulham last Saturday, September 19th, 4-3. That's right. And we actually talked about that. We actually talked about this is how bad we are with you. We actually talked about that in the last pod because they scored a total of 7 goals between the Liverpool. Hey, we're in this together, man. You go down with me, all right? So that they're actually doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. I'm proud of those Leeds. Come on, you Blues.
You know what I don't like about this?
Yep.
Wait. The only thing that I'm not so excited about is the fact that they are allowing too many goals as well. Even though they're winning 4-3, I mean, 3 goals, man, and then they allow another 4 to Liverpool, and you know what I mean, like that tells me that. Well, I mean, I get it, but the fact that the defense is not all that great, it's kind of scary because they won 1-0, right? The last one.
Yeah. So no goals. So they walked away with a clean sheet in that game, right? But you're right. I mean, again, they're playing the top teams, right? They're playing with the big boys now, and I think they're wearing big boy shoes, and I think they're like your brother. Is your brother getting married?
Yeah, I guess so.
Is he?
No, he's gonna get married. I think the plan is to get married in 2 years.
I better be the flower girl, like you said. I swear to God, if I'm not throwing flowers around, I'm gonna be very, very upset.
I'm also gonna be Cupid.
I also want to speak.
You're gonna be Cupid with the little wings, with the little arrow.
I also want to speak. I want to speak. Okay. These are my conditions. I want to speak at his wedding. Ding, 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 yeah. I want to do a little toast. Come on, VAR. We'll let you back on the show once a month if you let me do a toast at your wedding. Come on.
Dude, like kids nowadays, man, they gotta go all out for everything.
Yeah. I'm a great orator.
Orator?
Yeah, somebody who can speak really well. What?
I agree.
Why do you gotta laugh?
No, I agree.
I agree. And I think that does it. I don't think that there's any other games really to talk about that are very interesting
Are you kidding
English Premier. Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, I think that's it.
Wait, are you serious?
No, I'm making fun of you.
No,
you're goddamn Manchester City.
Yeah, there you go. I was waiting for this.
Actually, you know what? I was being funny because I thought
this is when I go.
No. I know. So you're gone because I realized that I didn't want to talk about them because I thought Manchester City until right this very moment won against Leicester 5-2. The way you texted me. Let me look at your text. Let me look at your text message. Get back over here. Get back on the mic.
I need water.
Oh, okay. That's not water, everybody. That's not water at all.
This is what do you call it? It's
Let me look at your message here.
I didn't do anything. I just sent you a screenshot. That's all I did.
Oh, you did. And you know what? Oh, I'm totally watching this game, dude. Why didn't I? I should have just jumped right into it. I swear to God, when I saw that, it was 5-2 Pep. And that's why I was going, oh, we don't need to talk about this. But yeah, let's talk about this game. Let's get in. Oh,
so if you wanna, dude, I have kids, man. Like I can't like take free times, man.
You can take free times.
No free time for this guy, dude.
Hey, what do you call this? Oh man, you can really see my grays. You can really see my grays here. Listen to this. Yeah, that's a beard. That's a real man's beard.
Sounds like sandpaper.
That's me scratching my pubes right in the mic. Let's talk about this because Vardy, what did he do? Say it.
Having a party.
Yep, Vardy was having a party.
He had 2 goals, right?
He started with a penalty in the 37th minute after a immediate Suarez goal, who again I think is a great. He's actually one of the best players I think in EPL, and I see. I think there was some
play much, right?
No, he plays every game, but he there was a Barca. Do kids call it Barca or Barca? Why do I call it Barca?
Because you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot. Okay, good.
No, you can call it however. If you were Brazilian. Oh, you are Brazilian. What the hell? When you have that C.
I don't care about those guys.
When you have the C and they have the little. I think the little tail.
I think if I was still fresh off the boat and hated Barca as much as I do, I still call it Barca. Even if I was God damn. Come on, you hate them now too. Come on, your feelings for them are going way down.
Not yet.
The politics.
Still got 1 year. I gotta be respectful for 1 more year.
Oh, but I was talking about Mahrez. Like that dude's good. He's absolutely fantastic. And I think I was talking about Barca because there was some rumor about him going there, and I could see him like a Rashford heading in that direction into a team like that. But anyway, he starts out the game with in the 4th minute, so you're like, Manchester City, they got this. They're gonna win. They got this. They always do. This is gonna, this makes sense. Penalty, Vardy. Then again, second half. Are you ready for this? Bam, Vardy. Right? And then there's another penalty, another Vardy. Vardy with a hat trick. Vardy, definitely with a party. Come on, party. Vardy. And then Maatsen scores. Ike scores with the 2-3 at that point, or 2-4 at that point for Manchester City. And then another penalty. What was going on? What's going on?
What's going on with Man City?
That's 3 penalties.
There must have been. They must. You know what?
You tell me.
Maybe it was a wife situation for the Man City team. Sometimes they get on your nerves, and you act stupid.
They're just thinking about what life is going to be like after the game when they go home.
Like I'm going to take it on this guy.
But that's going to be my evening tonight. That's going to be my bedtime story. I'm going to watch that game. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
What's going on in the world of La Liga? Tell us. There's big news, though, right? You got Suarez, right?
First of all, I gotta apologize.
Let's talk about that.
I gotta apologize because remember we talked about last week about him making a U-turn and staying with Barcelona. Mm-hmm. Well, I was wrong.
Well, you weren't wrong at the time. I mean, at the time that was at the news at the time. That was it, right? And then things changed. Or were you just completely wrong?
Maybe. You know what? I'm not gonna give myself any credit because I think I did blow it because I jumped the gun, and I thought, he was going to Barcelona. I thought he was going to do Messi and Suarez 1 more year. That's what I thought. But apparently, it's a fact now. The fact that he just got
fact check.
It's a factual. He's actually going to Atletico Madrid.
He's not just going there. He's already played a game.
Dude, you spoiled it. I was going to talk about
sorry.
the game. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so it's fine. That's fine. That's fine, João. So anyway, it's crazy because, Messi, I don't know if you saw. I think you saw this actually. Mm-hmm. He put a message on his Instagram or wherever.
Very nice.
Whatever the famous people put their,
Yeah, wherever the kids put their stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, so he was just saying that, he should be proud of himself, or he is a difference maker for the club, and that he was saddened by the fact that he got treated the way he got treated when he got let go. So it also shows that Messi's rebelling. I feel like he's no longer, the example child, right? He's actually being a little rebellious, but he has the right to do so because it seems like Barcelona has completely turned their backs on their players, and now it's all about the players that play there. Yep. So Suarez, he again, João, somebody told me this because I can't read, but Facebook had an article about him crying, when he had to talk to his teammates at Mexico, so it's pretty sad because you could tell like some players are genuinely in love with the teams that they're playing with, and they want to be there until their career is over. But some teams have other expectations. They want young blood. They want to change the face of the team, and Barcelona felt like Luis Suarez didn't fit, their future plans.
Well, he's bitten half the team, right? So
yeah, not only him, but you have, Vidal also left. I think he's in the Italian team, right?
Did he take his mohawk with him?
I hope so. I
hope so too. Yeah, I really hope so.
He's ugly. So talking about success, Atletico Madrid, He actually wasn't doing well until now. Like now they're actually back to winning, and so they actually won today.
Yep.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that.
Did you know that they won today?
I did.
So anyway, so.
But not only that, but there was somebody scored a goal.
Somebody scored more than one goal, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It looks like again, it looks like Suarez is a fit anywhere in the world, right? Because he still has the skill. So Atletico Madrid was playing Granada today, and actually Suarez scored. He scored twice today in the 85th minute and also in the 90+3 extra time minute. There you go, Rob. Another shout out to you.
Another shout out. $10 a shout out.
You owe me $20 now. Anyways, so Atletico Madrid ended up winning this game. It was 6-1, bro. So I think they're gonna be all right because they weren't doing well in reality. Are you? Oh, there you go. Because they weren't doing well actually overall in record-wise. Atletico was ranked 9th in the La Liga right now. They're 9th because they are 1-1, which is one win and one game, and actually they only play one game, so they're fine.
So they may be a force this season in La Liga. I can't wait to the first game. I'm gonna
Real Madrid, Barcelona.
I'm gonna drop $100 on BN or whatever just to catch that game. You can't go to any bars now. I can't. I used to do. Like if there's an important game, like what do you call it? El Tráfico. Not El Tráfico. That's MLS, LAFC Galaxy. El Clásico, right? You and I and whoever else would go to some bar and watch it, right? You can't do that these days, right? So I'm gonna have to drop something for BN. So I have to watch that game. I have to watch it.
Dude, you just gave me an idea. Check this out. Let me know if it makes sense to you.
Right.
Think about this. Instead of like how apps they want you to pay monthly rates.
Yeah.
Imagine if there was an app that you will pay whenever you needed it.
A pay-per-view. Pay-per-view.
Yeah, kind of like that, but way less than that. But imagine, like, for example, us, right? We just want to watch Barcelona play against whoever or Real Madrid play against whoever.
Yeah.
And instead of paying monthly for that app, you just pay like $1, that one day so you can watch what you want to watch. Wouldn't that be a great idea?
That'd be amazing. Figure it out, Louie. Figure it out. I'll be waiting.
I know people.
I know people who know people who know people.
Right. Anyway. So Real Madrid, they first game. I mean, 6-1. That's already telling the La Liga that hey, we're back. Because Real Madrid has been the number third, second in the league, the last couple of years, and they actually won, a few years back. So with Suarez, hopefully, they can make real noise in La Liga, and who knows what's going to happen at the end.
Yeah.
So moving forward,
I see Atletico Madrid doing pretty well this season. I see it happening.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So
where's Costa?
Dude,
everybody else. Where's Costa? Where's my guy?
So
who did he murder that he's no longer playing?
Wait, the funny story. They interview him and they asked him about Suarez. And he goes, you know what? Now we have a biter, and we have somebody that kicks.
Yeah,
so you got the combo now. So no more excuses for Real.
They may be a force, and then don't forget João Felix. He's the new kid who's been making waves. So I mean they got a team. So
I mean,
it's going to be interesting.
Atletico is a team that it's always been close enough, right? And who knows? Maybe if Suarez is healthy, that might bring him over the top. So who knows?
Yep.
So La Liga is going to be very interesting this year. In the other notes, so we had also Barcelona play today. Joao, did you know that?
No.
They play today.
I don't follow Barca.
I know, right? So, Messi, it seems like Messi is sticking to his word that he's going to do his best to, again, make Barcelona the team that has been for the last couple of years. So today they actually play Villarreal, and that ended up in a 4-0 game, bro.
Yeah, it was.
So This
Fati,
one,
dude. Fati.
dude, Fati is the future. I mean, this guy.
He's not the future. He is now. He is now. You don't think he's
Well, I
there?
mean, you could say that. I mean, he's doing well now. He also plays for the Spanish national team.
Yep.
And you know, he's doing some spectacular stuff. So this kid is gonna be fun to watch. So he scored in the 15th minute and the 19th minute. So Barcelona was up 2-0, and then in the 35th, Messi scored a penalty kick, so giving Barcelona a 3-0. And,
very good. I'm fact checking you.
Oh, and
as you're talking, I'm fact checking.
Technology over here, brother. And then Torres scored in the 45th minute on goal. It says on goal, so I guess Villarreal gave one to Barcelona. It's a
good win, though. It's a good win. And Messi got his first goal in the season, so he's sort of back with a vengeance, right? So he's got that taste of blood. And I would be curious. It would be crazy where he's like, he just destroys the season. Like, outbeats every record that he's ever done. Beats his own record, beats everybody's record. You know what I mean? That'd be interesting. I'd like to see that.
If that were to happen,
but I'd like to hear about it.
Well, if that were to happen, what do you think Barcelona's going to probably cater and just be like, whatever you want, Messi, whatever you want.
Well, it should be like, you know, Messi should do, and I think he probably will, but he should do his absolute best, score an insane amount of goals, and then still lose, or in like UEFA and in the league, and then just go, see, you know, what the hell, guys? You know, like, this is why I want to leave. You know, this is not where I belong. I give you everything, you know, and then we still can't win. You still want me to stay here? You sons of bitches. Please, yes, you sell so many shirts.
So moving forward to Real Madrid.
Oh.
You know, that's like the other, you know.
The other team. The other Madrid team.
Dragon or, you know, whatever you want to call it.
It's now the other Madrid team.
Powerhouse.
Yeah.
Second place, Madrid.
So Madrid, they lost before you talk. They lost a big-eared, goofy-looking guy who's been sort of a problem there for a while.
Bale, dude, what's up with that?
Yeah. They're just like, see ya. Here, you don't want to go to top for a little bit, please.
You know what's crazy about Bale being able to do that, because you know Real Madrid is like, if you're playing for Real Madrid, you're playing for the Yankees, or you're playing for Boston or the Lakers. And for you to like be like dismissive about it, like I don't want to play with you guys.
But only in that too is like I never really understood like the disdain for Bale there. Like he's won a lot of silverware with them. You know,
injuries,
and towards the end his injuries, but he's won a lot of silverware. And so I always think it's kind of weird, you know, just like the whole Suarez controversy with Barca, where you know they're just like, see ya. You know, it's like, what? Are you kidding me? I mean, what is this guy? What has he done for Barca? And you're just going to be like, see you later. Thanks for all the good times. It's sort of, I think it's similar to with Bale. I don't know. I haven't really been on the up and up, or kind of like in the know of what's going on with Real Madrid. But it seems odd to me that you have a player who has helped you win a lot of trophies, and then you're just like,
Well, the problem with Bale is
the
problem with Bale is that he does not have a good relationship with the coach, Zidane, and so it stems from there.
He doesn't let him headbutt him enough.
Right. So the problem is that you don't get along with your coach.
Yeah.
And so your coach will, he will like not play. He won't let you play. So a lot of the times where he was eligible to play. Zidane was just like, no, you're not gonna start. You're gonna come in the whatever minutes, and I think that's what the whole controversy or the whole drama came about. And so then when he was eligible to play and ready to play, and they wanted to play him, he was like, no, I don't feel like playing today. So I think it has to do a lot with the Zidane and Bale's relationship. So even like when moving to TOT, there was a lot of just like disrespect from both sides, like one was happy that left, the other one was happy that he wasn't playing there. So, but again, to play with Real Madrid over TOT, it's a big change, because you go from
absolutely.
like an elite team to a good team. I mean, TOT is a good team, but
he's from Wales. I can see him. I can see him being
right?
more comfortable in England, right? They at least speak his language, right? Yeah, exactly. Closer to home. We'll see. We had the top game today, and he was up in the stands, just sitting there.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I cannot wait. To see him play because
me too.
TOT now is going to have Kane, and it has
I wonder how people like Kane feels. Son's been amazing. I mean, we talk about this every single pod for many episodes. He's probably still the best player. Today's game was pretty funny because he hit the bar twice. Like it was like so close. It's just amazing shots. It just went boom, boom, and it's like But he's such a good player. But I wonder how people like Kane, probably is like I'm the guy. And you have somebody they bring in like a Bale, you know what I mean, who's maybe like kind of there with them. It's
I
it's
feel
like if you had LeBron and Kobe.
Well, I feel like Kane.
You know what I mean?
Well, I think the more effective player will be Kane because I think Bale plays the same position. He's not. I think Son is gonna be okay because he's more like the creator and blah blah blah. But as far as like Kane and Bale, they rely on people giving them great passes. But the one thing I was gonna say about this team is that hopefully I'm sorry, my brain just switched. So when Son scored the 4 goals, Mourinho, you would think like he will be grateful and he will be like happy that Son actually scored those 4 goals. Did you see what happened?
No, did you not care at all?
Dude, so he came. So Son was getting interviewed. He was getting interviewed, and then Mourinho came right behind him. He said, "Player of the game was Kane." So then like because he assisted Son in some of the goals. But I'm thinking, dude, like, can you just let the man get praised and kind of like enjoy the fact that he scored 4 goals today, and instead of like embarrassing him in front of the media. So I thought, okay, you know what? Maybe Mourinho was playing. Maybe he was playing and he would just want to make a kind of ruin the interview, right?
Yeah.
But
interesting.
When they were in the locker room, he reiterated the fact that Kane was the player of the game. So then I thought, all right, man, that sucks, man. Because you have Son scored 4 goals, which is not easy to do.
Not at all.
You still want to give the credit to Kane.
He's probably doing one of those toughy, coachy things where it's like, that is what I expect
old
of
school.
you.
Yeah,
that's what I expect of you. You know what I mean? Like let's do more, even more.
But it can go like again, it can be interpreted in the wrong way, right? Where like you being like you're leaning towards one player more than the other.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what happened with that little drama there. Going back to La Liga, João. Can we talk about La Liga?
Yes, please.
Can we please talk about La Liga?
I know it always comes back to EPL. Please go back to the better league. The better league.
The money league. So Real Madrid, they actually tied their first game, and it was a 0-0 game. And Real Betis was the second game, and they actually won that one. It was a 3-2. So in La Liga right now, it's all over the place. We know it's going to change. I don't know if La Liga and EPL are modifying the total games because I know in the Americas they have got a lot of the many games so they can have a playoff right away. But in La Liga, I don't know how in La Liga or EPL they're going to go throughout their normal schedule games, meaning the amount of games. So right now in La Liga we have Real Betis as number 1. I mean, they, Granada number 2, and they just got beat by Atletico.
Granada, California,
and then you have Real Sociedad in 3rd place. And so none of the teams that you expect. Well, I mean, again, it's early, so the expectation shouldn't be high. But right now it looks like La Liga. You gotta let these teams have their fun. You know what I mean? Like, you can say, you know what? We were 1st place at the beginning of the season, so get off my back. So let them have fun right now.
Atletico's gonna take it. Atletico Madrid.
You think so?
I'm gonna get a jersey. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna start wearing it.
I'm gonna
get a Leeds and an Atletico Madrid jersey.
So we're gonna be cheering for the underdogs this year, Joao. Is that the plan?
Yeah, this is the underdog season.
Okay. I like Atletico too, so I think you and I agree on that one. But
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I'm liking Everton in EPL.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's talk about the games that are coming up in the future. I'm stalling because I have to look what what's going on tomorrow. Tomorrow is a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I hope I haven't looked at my work schedule, but I hope that I have a nice break. Yeah, I have a nice break right in the midday, 12 p.m. PST is the game of the week. Liverpool versus Arsenal. Could Aubameyang do it?
What?
Will there be 20 Mane goals? I don't know. Could the new Salah haircut look do it? Let's see. Let's find out. That's going to be a very exciting game. I'm very, and that ends that'll end the EPL week this week. Going into next weekend, the magic continues. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Everton versus Brighton. Who almost beat Man U, remember? Leeds versus Manchester City. This will be exciting. Don't miss that one, man.
Coming up a loss? Wow.
Yeah, 9:30 a.m. PST, Leeds versus Manchester United on Saturday, October 3rd. Then, very exciting. This is the game of that weekend. Sunday, October 4th, 8:30 a.m. Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur. That'll be fun.
Mourinho's former team.
Yep. Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Too excited. I'm too excited. Next weekend is even more exciting than this weekend. Every weekend.
Well, that's the thing. The fun thing about the EPL, right? Like, most of the games are exciting to watch. In La Liga, it's a little different, Joao. We have, Wednesday, a game. Atletico Madrid is playing Huesca. So, Huesca. Have you heard of Huesca before? I don't recall them, but I'm not going to be mean about it.
Were they promoted?
Promoted from what? From Mexico or Brazil?
I have no idea.
Anyway, so who cares? In other words, that's what I mean. And then you have Real Madrid playing Valladolid. Remember this one? Valladolid.
Yes. Actually, I would pronounce it Bale.
And then you have Thursday, which is going to be the first game of October for us. It's going to be Barcelona playing Celta Vigo. So I don't feel like the Liga is going to be as exciting of as a EPL, but still, I'm going to keep an eye on it because I do want to know where the Liga is leading.
It's like Christmas every weekend. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. God damn. So what do you think? Wait. We got to talk about. I'm going back to my NPR voice.
Basketball.
Let's talk about basketball. Let me guess. Can I guess? Can I guess? Can I make a guess?
Go, my child. Tell me.
Lakers are doing good. Go ahead. Tell us. Regale us of the basket in the ball sport.
Ball in the basket.
Oh, ball in the basket. Sorry. That's right.
Anyway. Hey, Joao. Guess what?
Yes. Tell me about it.
You're the type of person that, you and I, we have certain things in common. Mm-hmm. Baseball, you have baseball, and I have basketball. So the only time we watch our sports is when the World Series happens.
Yep. High stakes.
For you, for me. Then high stakes. And then for me is the NBA Finals. So it's been a couple of years since my Lakers have been in the NBA Finals. And guess what?
They're in the NBA Finals.
They are in the NBA. And
LeBron!
This year's been, we know 2020 has been all over the place as far as
we're on we're just in some other dimension right now.
Right. Yeah. So we have COVID going on right now. Kobe Bryant died. It's a sad story that happened
from COVID.
At the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Not COVID, but Kobe. So Kobe, you know, first stage for the Lakers, and so
Yep.
it'll be like a like the greatest story ever, that one of the greatest of the NBA, an NBA player, you know, passes away, and his team that he played for, you know, 18 years or so, or I don't know, I remember how many years,
Yeah.
but his team has a chance to win.
It's about that long. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that has anything to do with it? Like the drive, right?
I think so. I think, you know, you don't see it in the court. You see them playing hard and winning and stuff like that. But I know, like, internally,
at least sell it in docuseries when they go.
Right.
When they come back to this series, they'd be like,
we'll be like,
"We did it for Kobe. We did.
Makes sense.
He drove us every day."
And you know what? And I think that is the drive that the Lakers have right now.
Yeah.
Even though it's not like in the open, but I know in the locker room, and it's like, hey guys, Kobe, you know, let's do it for Kobe, whatever it takes, whatever we got to do. And I think it's paying off right now because the Lakers are like looking dominant. You know, they're winning. You know, they won their against the Blazers 4-1. They won against you know, Houston Rockets 4-1, and now they won against Denver 4-1. So now to the finals. So yeah, man, it's gonna be exciting. And now it's time for you to tune in, Joao.
Yep. Okay.
Are you gonna do that?
It's time.
Are you gonna do that for Kobe, Joao?
Is it time?
Kobe, are you gonna do it?
I will do it for Kobe. I will do it for Kobe.
All right.
When's the next game?
So the West is already taken care of. There's one more game.
Who's in the West?
The West is the Lakers. They're gonna be they're gonna.
Oh yeah. That's where we are.
East is gonna. It's between the Miami Heat.
I forgot we're in the West. Like who's in the West? We've been talking about this the whole time.
Disappointing. Anyway, so in the East you have the Celtics and you have the Miami Heat. They're going at it right now.
Louis, you keep talking. I gotta go get the plug for my laptop. It says your Mac will sleep soon.
Okay, do it. I'll go on with my story. So
make it entertaining.
Here we go. So Miami is up 3-2 against the Celtics, but the Celtics actually are showing some type of life, and they are a good team, but they're very similar to each other. So right now, all the Heat have to do, Joao, is win one more game, and they're in the finals. But the Celtics are putting up a fight, and they will not go without making noise. So me personally, I would like for the games to go to 7 because, you know, some of my Laker players have, you know, a few injuries here. You know, LeBron, you know, tweaked his ankle in game, I think it's game 4, and then AD tweaked his ankle on the next game. So we need to heal up. So, hey, East, take your time. Go to game 7. And preferably, I think I would like the Miami.
Made it back
Heat.
just in time.
Oh, hi, buddy. How are you? It's been a while.
I could just pretended I was gone.
Dude, I just told the whole story about what's going on here, but I'll tell you later, Joe.
Yeah, tell me later.
I'll text you later. So anyway,
you're talking about me the whole time.
I would like the easiest team for the Lakers.
Yeah.
You wish. I'm not obsessed with, about you, bro. Calm down. No, I was just talking about, like, in reality, I think I want Miami to win the East because I think we match better against them. But who knows? Now it's like, me and some friends have, like, texted this whole time.
There's a hole in the story again.
No, friends,
damn it.
Just imaginary friends I hate so much.
When do I need to tune in? When?
I cannot tell you because the East is not taken care of.
Oh, I'm waiting for the East. So Miami versus
the Celtics.
Okay, all right.
So right now Miami's up, 3-2 games. So if they were to win tonight, then the finals happened. But if the Celtics were to win tonight, since they're down 3-2, they would have to play a game 7. So. But you know what? For a fact,
so actually, I might tune in tonight. I'm going to tune into Celtics. What network is it on?
I think it's tonight.
What network?
ESPN, bro.
God,
you don't have ESPN.
I don't do cable. I refuse to pay for cable.
So do I.
God damn it! Wait a minute. All right, tune into some basketball.
So yeah, Joao, you got to get into the finals, bro.
I'm in it.
We need you to be.
I'm already like I'm getting like
Hyped up already?
Yeah, especially like today would be high. Like this game is on. This is a high stakes game. Like I would be totally all in.
Dude, watch it if you get a chance. Actually, ESPN. Because I don't think you have ESPN.
Figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Whew.
Joe, don't we have friends that have ESPN? Don't we have friends that have ESPN?
Come on, friends, come through. Come through.
Come on.
Throw us creds.
Reach out to Maurice.
Oh man.
I'm embarrassed to reach out to them, but anyway.
Episode 63, dude. In the bag. Like a basketball right into the hoop. Like a Sacer ball right into the goal. A golf ball right into the hole. Is that what it's called? Is that what they call it? Just the hole? What do they call it? In golf, is it just the hole?
Birdie?
Yeah, no, but is it called a hole? There's a basket, there's a goal, there's a hole.
Right in the hole, yeah. Sounds wrong, but
right in the hole! You hit it. Tiger Woods. Episode 64 is coming up, man.
Dude.
You heard the games that are coming up. It's going to be a good ep. Just like this one. It's going to be a good ep. It's going to be a good ep.
Don't miss out, guys. This is it right here.
This is it. I can feel it. All right, brother. This was a good one. Brother. I feel it. This is the episode of the season.
Yeah, you see this sweat right here? Look, I'm sweating right here, bro. It's like 100 degrees here, so
I know. I transferred to a room in the house where I got my central air blowing in here. That's cool.
Not here. I do it.
I can do it.
I do it the old school way. I do it the old school way, Joe. You know what I mean? Suffer.
Yeah. I can do another 3 hours right here. No, 3 hours. But I'm hungry. I gotta go eat something.
I'll probably like die of dehydration.
Aww.
Anyway, so
all right, brother.
We show 63, 64, whatever else, and hey, winning. All right, brother.
See you, man.
Peace.
Careful. Your wife's coming back. Oh no.
Make it.
What? Jesus Christ.
Better close this before she comes out naked.
YouTube.
Peace.
See you, man. Bye.
What the hell?
Oh boy.